Today, we're talking about a story that blew up online. A former NFL quarterback taking a random shot at Russell Wilson and watching the entire internet turn the joke right back on him. That player, or I should say former player, is Trevone Boykin. Yes, you heard it, the Trevone Boykin. Boykin was a backup quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks in 2016. He was undrafted coming out of TCU, had brief flashes of potential, and then his career fell apart under the weight of repeated arrests, scandals, and eventually some prison time. But now he's trending for something completely different because Boykin recently appeared on the podcast House of Playmakers, and for whatever reason, he decided to talk about a Thanksgiving dinner he attended at Russell Wilson's house years ago. Instead of being grateful for the invite, he went on the show and mocked Russell. He said the vibe was weird because, according to him, none of Wilson's extended family showed up. He questioned why Russell's mother wasn't there, why his sisters weren't there, and tried to suggest something was off about how Wilson celebrates the holiday. One of the hosts even asked him, well, maybe Russell isn't close to his family. But Boykin doubled down. He said that in his culture, if you're the breadwinner, you're supposed to fly everybody in. And the fact that Russell didn't do that felt strange to him. That's when the internet stepped in and everything flipped, because here's the thing. Russell Wilson might get clowned for his corny personality, his voice, or his recent struggles in the NFL. But off the field, he has a clean image, charitable, present, devoted to his wife, Ciara, active with children's hospitals and community programs. He's widely viewed as a good guy. Boykin, on the other hand, is not remembered for positive things primarily, and people were quick to remind him. Boykin's legal issues go back to 2015, when he struck a police officer during a bar fight the night before a football game. In 2017, he was arrested again after a car crash involving intoxication that injured pedestrians. Later that same year, he violated probation and found himself back in trouble. But the biggest downfall came in 2018, when he was accused of breaking his girlfriend's jaw, charges that eventually led to an aggravated assault case and a 3-year prison sentence. After that, his NFL career was over. He ended up playing football in Mexico. So when Boykin tried to clown Russell Wilson, of all people, fans weren't having it. Social media called it clown behavior, tone deaf, and a man with no moral high ground trying to get attention by dragging someone with a far better record. Commenters said, imagine being invited to Thanksgiving and years later you hop on a podcast and talk trash. Others said, Russell has a Super Bowl ring, Boykin has a rap sheet. And honestly, that became the entire story. Not Boykin's criticism, but how ironic it was coming from someone whose own actions destroyed his career. At the end of the day, this situation wasn't about Thanksgiving and it wasn't about family. It was about a man with nothing to lose trying to throw shade at someone who has accomplished everything he couldn't. So I'll end this with a question. Was this a clout chase? Was it disrespect? Or was Trevone Boykin just trying to stay relevant by dragging the wrong person? Let me know what you think in the comments after you take a look at a couple clips. And remember, all credit goes to the original content creators.
He was cool, like bro was cool.
Yeah.
But he was weird. I went to his house for Thanksgiving. the weirdest feel. Like, he catered. If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yes.
Maybe he not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't fool with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving.
Why does Russell Wilson make so many men insecure? There's so many men got to find reasons and ways to undermine Russell Wilson. We also got to stop platforming ignorance, foolishness, and foolish people. Because why did Boykin know Russell Wilson? Oh, they were on the same team together with the Seattle Seahawks. Why did Boykin stop knowing Russell Wilson? Oh, because he got accused and pled guilty to punching his girlfriend's jaw and spent 3 years in jail.
I ain't hear him talk about that.
So why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should handle domestic situations if you don't know how to handle domestic situations? Why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should deal with his family if you don't know how to deal with your Let me stop.
To do from there.
Ocho, one of the stories that we're about to talk about now is really upsetting to me. Ex-NFL quarterback Trevone Boykin said Thanksgiving at Russell Wilson's mansion felt weird because none of his family was around. Let's take a listen to what Boykin had to say, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Come Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel. Like, he catered. So, no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country-ass black family.
We throwing down.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yes. Maybe he not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't fool with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So
yeah.
to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like, him, is literally him, Ciara Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies. And 3 dogs. And Baby Future at that time was bad as hell.
Hey, Unc, I got a question.
I hope I got an answer for you, too.
Why is he sharing the information anyway?
Cause, see, that's what, not chat. Now you see why I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house. See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your black ass there. He invited you.
Hey,
He looked at you like family. And what you do?
Turn around and come
Got
and talk about
diarrhea
it.
the mouth. You think you telling something. Man, I went to Russell House, that mansion, it was weird. Yeah, because he had an outsider in there. That was the weird part about it. That's why you don't let people come to your house, chat. Nobody. First of all, no. Me and my brother had money. Guess what Thanksgiving was always at? Granny's house. Even though we couldn't get back, it was always going to be there. When we had a big ass cookout, Ocho, guess where it was? In Granny's backyard.
Damn.
Why? Look.
I don't get it. I'm confused. Why is everybody always looking for a moment? Why is everybody always looking for a moment to go viral or to get your little 15 minutes? He lets you into his home on Thanksgiving, a special day. Okay, if the family wasn't there, maybe they don't get along. Maybe they don't see the eye to eye. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, Ocho.
I don't understand.
His family wasn't there, but you was there. But you take this opportunity now, years later,
to talk about it.
because Russ ain't been in Seattle for a long period of time.
Right.
And now you bring this up.
That's
Because
crazy.
you try to, guess who was there? Ciara Daddy, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef. For the most part, I have a get together. I'm catering it.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
I just don't get, bro. I don't get that. Why you put this man? This man invited you into his home. You tell him what's happening inside this man's home. That's what. See, and people are, man, you antisocial. No, I'm anti people running their damn mouth. Ain't nobody. That man invited you into his home. Ocho, I guarantee you, Russ don't invite a whole lot of people into his home.
No,
For the most part, they say Russ was standoffish. He's not. He invited your ass into his home. And the things that he get, no good deed goes unpunished. This is the things he get.
Oh, that's
I don't blame Russ. Now I see why Russ don't F with a whole lot of people. So, I'm sorry, Russ, that you had to find out the whole hard way that some ninjas ain't ish.
Oh, that's messed up.
And he think he's saying something, Ocho. He got his hat cocked to the side. He swear he just like, oh, these nuclear codes. Let me tell you what's going on. Hey, let me tell you about the agreement that the Ukraine about to sign with the Russians. He act like he giving some information like that.
Yeah.
Talking that. Man.
That's messed up.
And then, Ocho, and to make it, guess what he did?
What?
And that time, Baby Future was back.
Now you talk about it. Now you talk about the baby too. Yeah,
They kids.
He
I
tripping.
mean, for the most part, you get kids. They're gonna be a certain, they don't want to sit down.
Maybe he doesn't
be quiet. Eat your food. Okay, that's a part of having a kid.
Right. Well, maybe he doesn't have kids. He doesn't understand. They all bad. They're all bad.
Since we talking about family, where was your family?
Obviously, this was on a podcast. In order to do a podcast, you have to have stories.
He wasn't on no podcast when his ass was in Russell Wilson's house. So he's talking about Russ' family wasn't there. Where was his family?
Right.
You in the NFL, so clearly you got money. Why didn't you fly your family in? You worried about whatever. And he's sponsored by an airline. Why you counting that man's pockets?
The hell that got to do with anything?
I still want to know, where was your family? Your mom, your dad, your aunties, your uncles, your family, your brothers, where were they?